Greetings from the flip side. This is Judson Joyce, and this is going to be the first LP of the Judsonian era. A friend of mine, who is an IT specialist, recently upgraded my rig, and in the process of doing so, weeded out a lot of the technical difficulties I had been having since the past however so long. So now, I might actually be able to do a complete LP of Oblivion Lost 2010. Though I'm not guaranteeing it. I figure I'll at least keep going with it until it conks out on me, or until it is complete. So now that that's out of the way, let's get to it.
Счастливчик. Хотя, кто знает, что для тебя лучше. Пойдем посмотрим, что Сидорович за тебя отвалит.
Что притащил?
Тело. С грузовика смерти. У него метка.
Правила знаешь? Выбрось его.
Так ведь он живой.
Ты врешь. Не может быть.
Пусть меня зона сожрет, если вру.
Твою же. Так. За эту фигню я дам тебе...
The first thing I'm going to do is join the ecologist faction right away. I'm playing around with a whole different resolution, so this, it might take me a little while to get used to having all this space on the inventory screen, inventory menu.
Выбирай, как мы с тобой поступим. Есть дело, меченый.
Automatic medical systems engaged. Insufficient medical supplies. .
Okay. Let's see what I should... Well, if I can't, I won't be this. This. My favorite anti-radiation artifact is the crystal. I won't be finding one of those for some time, though. I won't need that.
Неплохо. Хороший товар.
Whoa. That's a bit much for that. Stealth tactics aren't quite so consistently effective to be worth forking over that much dosh at this point, when I've only got this much. So I'm not going to worry about that.
Вот так бы всегда. Ну, удачной охоты, сталкер.
Подходи, пообщаемся.
Вот такое, знаешь кто? Как-то поймали наемники Сталкера. Подошли к колодцу,
That's a cool
окунули
looking
его
stalker
головой
suit.
вниз по пояс. Через минуту достают и спрашивают. Артефакты, бабло есть? Он им, нету. Опускают его еще раз, достали, спрашивают. Артефакты, бабло есть? Да нету. Опять
Мужики,
окунули,
я к вам
опять
посылаю
спрашивают.
человека.
Артефакты,
Действуйте
бабло
по обстоятельствам.
есть?
Если сочтете нужным, атакуйте.
Или
Прием.
опускайте ключ, или держите дольше. Ни хрена не видит.
I think muziki means guys. Drugi means friends. First gun you get is an Arasaka. How awesome is that?
Они еще без конца собачатся. А вот что я однажды
But I would rather
у блокпоста перехватили новичка Сталкера. Ну и давай
save
бай.
that.
С какой целью вы пытались в нетрезвом виде проникнуть на территорию зоны?
Got myself a crank and a panache.
Незарегистрированное охотничье ружье.
This is the lesser version of the
А
panache.
тот похмельный, голова как почта, короче. Ну, задолбало все, отвечает. Пьяный, да, ну пьяный. Да если б я трезвый был, я бы за 5 километров вас, уроды, обошел-то.
Блин, так не смешно же.
Вот как вернусь, как расскажу друганам, что тут творится. А денег оружие убрал. Все отсойки отделаются. И ствол-то убери.
Should I go ahead and use the plus P plus?
Не волнуй, оружие спрячь.
И никого на горизонте. Вот и ладушки, вот и хорошо.
Now to pick this village clean.
Так, рукой махнул, все смеются, ясно?
Now I've got a light combat suit and an exploration suit. Oh, is that what I think it is? Yes, it is. Saga 12K. Some mods replace double crouch with prone, and I like that. All future Stalker games and mods should replace double crouch with prone. And bipods. Fully functional bipods should become a thing too. They would function like Red Orchestra. Some would be integral, while others would be accessories. For example, the SIG SG550 has a bipod as an integral aspect of its design, which has to be removed when you put a grenade launcher on it. Because the mount of the Gaverov SOTS 97, that grenade launcher, which is sometimes misidentified as an M203, it's abbreviated GWA 97, so from now on I might call it the GWA 97. Anyway, its mount replaces the lower portion of the forearm on the SG550. Also, I have a tendency to come up with nicknames for things and people alike. So GWA 97 becomes GWA 97, so Durovich becomes Sid. Of course, I didn't make that up. Somebody else beat me to it. Professor Sakharov becomes Professor Sex. Kruglov becomes Krug. General Voronin, I guess I could call him Ronin. That's an awesome movie, by the way, Ronin. Lukash would be Luke. Petrenko would be Pete. Oops. That's not encouraging. But it does illustrate a problem inherent to... Oh, do you see how that just showed up? Basic anomaly detector that doesn't detect anomalies. You can get better detectors in this mod, but you can't actually use them. You can only... It's like they only exist to be sold. The basic detector, it does detect some anomalies and it's just, I don't understand why they didn't think to make usable, improved detectors available for use. Can I get over that fence yet? I think I have almost picked this place clean. He's got the best variation of the standard AK-74. And he's got a Saiga 12K. There are lots and lots of different AK variants in this mod. And some of them actually do have subtle differences. I found that the wood furniture with plum polyamide magazine, early 80s Russian style AK-74 is the most durable. All right. What all have we got? Sid offers a mission for retrieving one of these, so I'll save it. Stash it here for now. Most likely sell the stone blood. Now that my rig has been revamped, this mod looks a lot better. Than it did before.
Прикинь, в следующий раз на ее месте можешь быть ты. Короче, возле аномалии будь предельно внимателен. Слышишь звук детектора, берешь болты и бросаешь перед собой. Все, до связи.
Toxic waste. What did you think when you first saw a flesh pig? I remember first seeing a flesh pig in a screenshot for an older build of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. back in 2002 or 2003. But my obsession with mutated pigs actually began in 1995. Sophomore year high school biology class. high school biology teacher had a collection of animals pickled in jars of formaldehyde. And some of them were mutated. One of them was a mutated pig fetus that had cyclopia. Isn't there an artifact to find here? I've been away from this game for too long. Oh, maybe I'll come back to it later. I've been playing way too much Borderlands 2 lately.
Спасибо, Мессина.
Спасибо.
Я вижу, ты нормальный мужик.
He's got an AKS. An AK with one of those awful underfolding stocks. Why are they awful? If you ever put one against your cheek, you'll know why. How much Mac ammo did I get? The 6P9, which is the military nomenclature of the PB, in this mod has the correct 2-piece sound suppressor. Half of it is integral, but the forward portion can be removed so it can fit better in a holster.
Дружище, не шелести особо. Дай поясню ситуацию.
I'll go on my own. Not necessarily Rambo. You can tell this is not the Arsenal mod version of the Pernash, because it has an unnecessary cocking animation. And by that I mean you cock it every time you pull it out. Bandit didn't see me. I want to see if I can get to that truck without any of them seeing. Truck might have non-shoot throughable windows on the sides. Bizarre. You shoot forward through here, but not quite so upward through there. By the way, bandits that carry shotguns most dangerous. So if you scout ahead, prioritize the ones that are packing shotguns, or they'll annihilate you to death quickly. Also, this version of the Panache is very much not durable, so it's going to get sold as soon as I'm done making use of it. And I'll most likely replace it with a S.T.A.L.K.E.R model of 1933. Oh, that guy just got some of my loot. Alright, enough of this. Yeah, I'm not above quick saving every 5 seconds. The zone will pwn you, no matter how good you think you are. Still vulnerable at this point. I don't want to use up too many resources too early, which is why I'm playing it ultra paranoid. Plus, I'm on master difficulty. The only way to play Stalker is on master difficulty.
Блин, спасибо, брат. Даже не знаю, как и благодарить тебя.
See. Well, I should equip him with a weapon. He might be able to hike it back to the rookie camp. Usually he can. Hike it back to the rookie camp without getting himself dead. My very first hogleg. See what kind of condition it's in. Predictably terrible, but that's not a problem. Ah, there we go. S.T.A.L.K.E.R model of 1933. And a 412. Before I forget to mention it, oh, this is different. Oh no, wait, I guess it's not. I would just expect that to be in the green since it says friend. But anyway, joining the ecologists also makes you a friend of both freedom and duty. And according to this, also the military. But you still have to obey their checkpoints. So if you try to go back down the road to the south, they'll still open fire on you. So I just won't do that. packs of blind dogs can tear you apart at least as fast as a pseudo-giant or chimera. Looks like it should be clear. At least over to here. I think I'll park it right there. What do I have? I want to go over there and get that stuff. I don't think my eco suit will quite be enough. So forget that. And the reason I'm thinking that is because, as I recall, any of the egghead suits, if you're wearing them in garbage, you can use them for exploring those irradiated hills of garbage trash, but you need to do so while also using, say, at least 2 crystals. And if you use crystals, then you need to combine them with at least 1 electro artifact to cancel out the negative effect of reduced stamina. Bad kitty. These cats are mean. Something I've learned. Oh. Detector didn't even pick that up. Anyway, something I've learned is don't drive on a road for too long. You'll probably run into an anomaly. I think I hear a burner anomaly, and Yeah, I can tell even without zooming in with the binoculars. So it's a good thing I got that PB when I did. How should I park this? I don't want my vehicle rolling off in some random direction. Maybe if I park facing this way. You've got a gun I want, and you've got a gun I want.
Сталкер свою машину в кустах. Только уходи. Видит, рядышком с ней уже кровосос ошивается. Ну, сталкер ему и говорит: валил бы ты отсюда. Пока цел. А тот обиделся. 100 лет, мол, мне твоя машина не нужна. А сталкер ему отвечает: машина может...
Russia. Technically, Ukrainian is different from Russian. They both use the Cyrillic alphabet. Did I put this in here? No, it just kind of appeared. A Mac.
Нет, все-таки обалденное место. Где будет?
Let's see if I can make myself a bit more economically viable.
Вернулся?
Economically viable, that's a reference to the movie Falling Down.
Меченый. Я тут поразмыслил над этим. В общем, по стрелку узнал кое-что. Тогда слушай. Если добудешь документы, пойдешь на север через свалку.
I think there's a jellyfish over and then, oh, look, he's selling all this stuff already. SKS with a permanently attached scope, which is pointless. BAR is pretty good. If I'm going to use a bolt action, I'm most likely going to use a mouse. This Lewis gun is one of the more interesting machine guns, actually, because it uses 7.62R ammo, naked ammo, or in a box, a belt box. I can memorize where I stash stuff, so I typically don't need to use these GPS beacons. And I don't commonly use hand grenades, so I prefer 40 mils. So I usually sell my hand grenades, but I'm going to hold on to this because an F.1 grenade is great against controllers. I'm going to keep both of these suits. For now.
Неплохо. Хороший товар.
Now I'm a whole lot more economically viable. Despite what the stats say for these two hog legs, some have nicknamed the over-under a boar's leg, the sawed-off TOZ-34, to differentiate it from the side-by-side hog leg, which is a TOZ-66. But despite what these stats say, the over-under has better handling characteristics. Plus, it's hammerless. But do I? I think I will. This is called a Makarov PM silencer, but it actually fits on a whole lot of different pistols. It's the most universal. Of all handgun sound suppressors. Is there a 7.62 Tokarev suppressor? But there is, he isn't selling it just yet. That's alright. Bandages. Come on, you gotta have bandages. Well, maybe he doesn't.
Неплохо. Хороший товар.
Oh, well.
Вот так бы всегда.
Okay. Still got some dash. Got a good pistol. I'll go ahead and use the Fort 12 for now and maybe switch over to the Tokarev. Got a 5.45 suppressor in here, just there it is. Do I really want that? Nah. I'll pass on that for now.
Нафига ты эту дрянь тягаешь? Ну, удачи. Удачной охоты, сталкер.
I've got an improved hog leg. Suppressed Fort 12. Tula Tokarev. Moving up in the world. I think I'll find that perfected suit first. I love the fact that sawed-off shotguns fit in your pistol slot. I remember thinking way back in Shock when I first played it in 2007 that the hog leg should fit in your pistol slot, because that's the whole point of trimming it down into a hog leg, to reduce it to its bare minimum size and weight. If I remember correctly, there should be some MAC ammo in this tunnel. Not worth the risk. Not in this mod. In Shock, you can negotiate through that. I feel like Robert Muldoon driving through Jurassic Park. Muldoon was my favorite character in Jurassic Park 1. Roland was my favorite character in Jurassic Park 2. The Lost World. I should have bought more shotgun shells. I've only got 10 plus 2 loaded. Guess I'll have to rely on my crank. The crank is not optimized for fighting mutants. By the way, crank is short for give me a break! Crank Crink is short for Krinkov, a nickname for the AKS-74U. Crink is the abbreviated, Americanized, I guess you could say, nickname of that nickname. Tokarev time! Toki Crink combo. Foxtrot Tango Whiskey. Pistols in the Oblivion Lost mods are insanely accurate. I can't read that number. I think it's a 2. Oh, what should I have? Sausage. The sausage is flavored with fennel. I love fennel. Very flavorful. Most would consider it to be an acquired taste. Because it tastes like black licorice, or rather, black licorice tastes like it. Though technically black licorice gets its flavor from anise, which is also pronounced anise. And if you buy fennel at the grocery store, it might be mislabeled as anise. Depending on where you go. This should be a good parking spot. Notice how I'm still registering as if I've been spotted.
Не убивай! Нет!
I want to be friendly with as many factions as possible. Except for, of course, mercs and bandits.
Встречаются два сталкера. Помнишь Васю, ну того, который еще хотел летчиком стать? Ну и чё?
Wondering, should I buy more ammo or go ahead and traverse the railroad embankment? I hear the moanings of a zombiesmiac. Way easier in this mod. Jumping around like that was unnecessarily difficult in Nilla. These sound suppressors, these plain ordinary ones, they don't work. They don't do anything in this mod. They don't fit on any type of firearm. Whereas back in Nilla, and also in previous versions of Oblivion Lost, they were universal. Anything that accepted a sound suppressor, that was the sound suppressor it accepted.
Чего стоишь, сталкер? Хочешь пройти? Иди сюда. Говорить будем. Нет, вали отсюда по-хорошему.
Now, why is he listed as red? Here's another reason to join the ecologists right from the start, from Sid. See, that just doesn't add up. I usually save army med kits for the end game. And throughout the rest of the game, I tend to focus on standard or Saigai med kits. Yet another nickname.
Чего стоишь, сталкер? Хочешь пройти? Иди сюда. Говорить будем. Нет, вали отсюда по-хорошему.
Saigai. That's the closest thing there is to the Nilla style AKS-74. And those stocks.
Меченый. Кстати, о стрелке. Пришел сталкер из глубокого рейда. Лесом кличут. Ему, видимо, худо пришлось. Просит о помощи. Он на хвосте каких-то тварей притащил. Говорит, что долго не продержится. Он, возможно, знает, так что бегом к нему. Даю координаты.
Вот так и загнешься. Не за хвост собачий. Выручайте! Кто-нибудь!
I always thought that the encounter that takes place here should have been flesh pigs instead of dogs, and I always thought flesh pigs should be tougher. Here's another functional vehicle. An open-top Jeep. There they are.
Все, одолели тварей.
We've both got cranks. I knew I had to get at least one dog tail out of that. What's this Jeep called? A UAZ something? Jump. Up and over pile. I never understood why they did this. Ugh. So pointless. It wouldn't even be that tedious in real life, because in real life you'd have so many more options of what you could do. You could just hoist yourself down there. I'm pretty sure that will work. Look at that. Look at how pointless that is. God. I don't want to let those resources go to waste. I have very little patience for everyday mundane tasks that are made to be unnecessarily tedious, both in real life and in the world of games. Wait a second. There's still that one mission. For Wolf. Since I'm out here, I might as well see what's going on. Also, I've never understood why they limit your view in a vehicle. Why can't you look directly behind you? It just seems so pointless. I was thinking that mission for Wolf was just to go eliminate some boars across the road from the Rookieville. A flesh pig. I want your eyes, pig! There should be a hog leg. Oh, better yet. Because of the poor condition it's in, and because I don't want to use any repair kits just yet. I'll continue to use the crank. Let's see if the flesh pigs do their piggity pig dance. What did that message say? The bandits are attacking who? Didn't have enough time to read it. I want your eye, pig! The military checkpoint at the railroad embankment is what it sounds like. What the You see what I mean? So you can pass by one way, but you can't come back? Well, why does it bother telling me that I have papers that grant access to the zone, and then they turn right around and pull that on? Total incompetence. It looks like you can't avoid becoming enemies with the military unless you manage to join them at some later point, which I do believe you can do. Well, if they're going to be so insistent upon this, insistent upon being combative, combat they shall have. Oh yeah, and bandages are now hemostatic pills. I just call them hemostats for short.
Ты приплыл. Бросай оружие и выходи. По-хорошему.
Maybe I can flim-flam a few of them. This would not be possible. This would be a good job for that Arasaka. Too bad I sold it. I see you guys insisted upon being obstinate. I was willing to be friends. I had the papers, but you would not let it be so. Now, which AK do I want to keep? Oh good, I got some shotgun shells out of that. I think I'll leave that vehicle right there for now. What does hashtag TBF hashtag stand for?